filmmakers are quietly dropping some amazing short films on YouTube, and most people are not aware. Today, I'll be sharing 10 Nollywood short films that everyone should check out. This list is in no particular order. I like all of them, but I think number 10 is my all time fave, at least for now. Let's get into it. Number one on my list is the film Teju's Tale by Teniola Zara King. I saw it for the first time in 2024 and I have recommended it to so many people so many times. It's such a beautiful body of work. The storytelling, the performance, everything was really good. Also, I liked the setting, it was quite impressive. Number two is What's Left of Us, and it's available on Zikoko TV on YouTube. It's a beautiful story of a woman who decides to stand up for herself. Amazing, amazing shots. And the acting was really solid too. Since you're already on Zikoko's YouTube channel, you should watch Something Sweet. That's number three on my list. Very true to its title, it is genuinely a sweet film. Typically, romance between an older woman and a younger man in Nollywood can come off as forced, but I genuinely believed this one and I was rooting for them. Starring Michelle Dede and Ogranya Jabu Osai. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right, but they looked so good together. Please, when you watch, pay attention to his eyes. The way he looked at her, I was blushing on their behalf. The setting of the film was also really beautiful. The color mix, their outfits, everything was just like impressive. Changing direction with this next recommendation. This one is a horror film. Number four on my list is Hex, starring Iola, Kunle Remy, Scarlett Gomez, Nancy Sime, Liko Rose. Hex is very intriguing. I think that's the word. Stunning visuals because they were able to externalize a lot about the characters and the disturbing situation they were in just through the visuals. You'll have questions, you want to know more, but if you enjoy horror films, you definitely like this one. Still on the dark and heavy theme, number five on my list is I Too Crave Death. It's a short film in Igbo language. The setting and visuals are not as sleek as some of the other films I have mentioned earlier, but it addresses such an important topic: suicide. Like, what does a mother do when her child says that she wants to commit suicide? Like, it sheds light on how social media can be a very dangerous place because your children might just be sharing their problems with the wrong people. I Too Crave Death is sad, it's heavy. It doesn't draw you in immediately, but when it is done, like when you're done with it stays with you. Number six on my list is Unbound. Unbound talks about forgiving oneself, forgiving others, and healing. It's a faith based story, and the performances were really good. I specifically liked the lady that was like the lead character because Jesus, she could cry. This story shows the reality that sometimes people who hurt you, they go on to live good lives no matter how much you curse them. So choose yourself and make great decisions for your life. Number seven on my list is Jakpa. This one made me chuckle because it shows the nature of relationships in our world today. And what do I mean? Our world today, where everyone is traveling abroad, everyone is looking for greener pastures. Nobody trusts anybody, right? You've come so far already, and I'm about to talk about my last three, my best three. Now, number eight on my list is Udo, or is it Udo? I'm not sure how it is pronounced, but it is spelled Udo. It's short and it's simply beautiful. The dialogue, oh my god, it was like poetry. Like it was like poetry, but not too much. It was not cringe. It was not exhausting. It was just right. I did not roll my eyes. I was not like, what are they doing? I wanted to sit with them and hear more. The performances were beautiful. I liked the lighting and the setting. Everything was just like stunning. I didn't want it to end. Number 9 on my list, you go back to Zikoko's channel and watch My Body God's Temple. A beautiful title for a beautiful film starring Uzoamaka and Andrew Bunting. See, they did an amazing job. This story gives a peek into the life of someone who waited for the right time to have sex. She waited till marriage, right? But then wedding night, it's not what she hoped for. It's not a new story, right? But it was just the way they addressed the whole situation. I found it very real, very endearing. I liked the fact that she went back to God, right? And was like, no, this cannot be happening. This is not what I was waiting and anticipating. I really liked the intimacy scenes. They were handled tastefully, felt real. The chemistry was really strong. Like, it was quiet, it was restrained, but believable. If there was that moment where she went back to church to thank God because everything was fixed. I actually laughed out loud. You get it when you watch it, but it's such a beautiful work. Finally, number 10, drum roll. Number 10 on my list is the short film Dear Dija. And Dear Dija is produced and directed by Ifoma Chukwuogo. I hope I pronounced her name right. I mentioned her name because she did a phenomenal job. It's so good. It's a story about young love. I loved the lead actors. Their delivery felt very natural. The writing was excellent. Whoever wrote this clearly knows and loves Nollywood. Like they mentioned, like some old Nollywood films that I love till today. Like it was so beautiful watching it. This film will make you want to revisit old Nollywood classics. If you ever had a teenage love story, it will take you down memory lane. And if you did not have a teenage love story, I think this film will make you miss what you never experienced. The setting, the design, the storytelling, the suspense, everything worked. I did not want it to end. I wanted more. I wanted them to show me their story when they got older. I wanted to see them reconnecting, living happily ever after. See, I was so invested. Have you seen any of these films? What did you think about them? If you have not watched them, you should go and check them out. But please come back to tell me which ones you watched and what you thought. I really, really would love to hear your thoughts. Like when I see films that I like, I always enjoy hearing people's feedback. So please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.